Steve Palazzolo here from Pro Football Focus, breaking down five-star recruits, those true freshmen who got the five-star rating, and how are they performing so far this season. It's all brought to you by Eckrich, the official smoked sausage of the college football playoff. All right, our guys went through all of the top recruiting services, whether it's 24/7 Sports, Rivals, or ESPN, found guys that are five-star recruits. There's a full write-up over at ProFootballFocus.com. But here we're just going to highlight some of the big names, starting with the quarterbacks, and has to start with Trevor Lawrence from Clemson. The guy is the starting quarterback for the #2 team in the nation, currently a 78.9 PFF grade. He had a five-star rating from all three services. 24/7 had him the #1 overall player. ESPN had him #2. Rivals had him #1. And Lawrence, once he beat out Kelly Bryant's, this Tigers offense has taken the next step. He's been outstanding from a clean pocket, completing 71.5% of his passes and averaging 8.5 yards per attempt. Lawrence has been a key to Clemson's resurgence in the second half as they close the gap on #1 Alabama. The other five-star quarterback that has started the majority of the season is JT Daniels from USC. He's had some ups and downs, season grade of 60.5. He actually had his best game against Arizona, despite what the box score stats say. But Daniels has really struggled under pressure, grading at just 34.2 on his 63 pressure dropbacks. We've seen some positives from him, but the true freshman struggles have been real for Daniels at points during the season. The last five-star quarterback to discuss, it's Justin Fields. He got the five-star rating also from all three services. 84.4 grade in his limited time this year, completing 20 of 27 passes for 220 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's also carried the ball 27 times for 172 yards and 3 scores, with 15 of his 27 carries either moving the chains for a first down or scoring a touchdown. Georgia fans have been begging to see more of Justin Fields. Let's get to some of the other positions, and we're sticking at Georgia, where Tyson Campbell, cornerback, was also a five-star recruit. He's been starting since day one, 66.7 grade this season on 481 snaps, playing in 10 games. He's had a great season in coverage. He did come off a rough game against South Carolina a couple weeks ago with 7 receptions for 117 yards and 2 scores. However, he's yet to allow another touchdown in coverage despite seeing multiple targeted passes in 7 of Georgia's other 9 games. Also at Georgia has been Cade Mays, offensive tackle. Rivals had him as the #7 overall player in their rankings. He has a 74 overall grade this year on 495 snaps. He was forced into action early in the season. He's moved around the offensive line a little bit, but he continues to improve, putting forth positive run blocking grades in all but 2 contests, while allowing just 9 pressures on 217 pass blocking snaps.
Whew, man, I'm stuffed.
Me too.
Man, I think I could have taken you back in the day.
Taking me? Taking me where? What are you, 140?
Maybe. I had some game.
You're talking about flag football, right?
Nope. Paper. I'd whip your tail in paper football.
You carry around a paper football?
Every day. I don't leave home without it.
Kick it off, big boy.
You're on.
Eckrich. Get Saturday done right.
Over to Penn State, where Micah Parsons, a linebacker, he got a five-star rating from all three services. He has a 70.8 grade on 358 snaps this year. Really shining against Indiana, where he had 5 defensive stops, and then Michigan, where he had 6 defensive stops. And Parsons also has 10 total pressures on just 33 pass rushes this season. Back to USC, where it's Amon-Ra St. Brown, wide receiver. He is JT Daniels' favorite target because they were high school buddies. 75.3 overall grade on 373 snaps. St. Brown has hauled in 44 receptions for 558 yards and 2 scores while forcing 7 missed tackles after the catch. Now to Texas, where safety Caden Stearns has been outstanding for the majority of the season. A 76 overall grade on 701 snaps. They threw him right into the fire, and he is graded positively in all but 3 games this year. Targeted 25 times as the primary coverage defender, allowing just 12 receptions while hauling in 4 receptions and 4 pass breakups. Another Clemson player to highlight, perhaps Trevor Lawrence's favorite target down the road. It's Justin Ross. He got the 5-star rating from Rivals, their 15th overall player. 84.7 grade this year on just 209 snaps. He's averaging 4.3 yards per route. That is outstanding. It leads the nation in that filter. He's gone over 100 just once, but has multiple receptions in 7 games this season, while recording 495 receiving yards, including 222 after the catch. Let's stick with Clemson because that loaded defensive line got even stronger with Xavier Thomas. Looks like a future star. He's only played 188 snaps, but an outstanding 86.9 grade. That's currently the 10th highest grade among edge defenders this year. 17 total pressures on just 85 pass rushes. Keep an eye on Thomas for the future. He's just scratching the surface. Now it's time to go to Alabama. Patrick Surtain II, a five-star recruit by all three services. He has a 74.9 grade this year on 557 snaps. He's seen 37 passes come his way, allowing just 17 receptions for 192 yards while not allowing a touchdown. He's also broken up 5 passes. And then staying at Alabama, it's Jalen Waddle at wide receiver, another one of the loaded deep threats that Alabama has, a 5-star recruit for rivals, 83.2 season grade on 304 snaps, currently ranks 9th among all FBS wide receivers with 3.49 yards per route, and he's racked up 527 receiving yards, including 215 after the catch. So there you have it. It's the top 5-star recruits in the nation this year. Be sure to check out the entire list over at ProFootballFocus.com. It's all brought to you by Eckrich, the official smoked sausage of the college football playoff. Don't forget to pick up Eckrich smoked sausage at your local grocery store for this weekend's tailgate or home gate party. And be sure to visit EckrichFootball.com for great game day recipes or to enter their season-long $1 Million Challenge.